What's something you lost within a minute? The person's name they literally just told me. A new toy that our cat hid so well it's never been found since. My virginity. A solid part of my day is trying to find something I swear I set down just a second ago. The game. Last summer I decided to buy myself one of those beginner-ish drones when I was poking around in a hobby store. I figured a $150 model would be a decent starting point. I got it home, read the manual and got the app all set up while the batteries were charging, then when it was all ready to go I fire it up and decide to see what my neighbors through the woods were up to, so I zoom up, and up, and gone. Seconds. Playing roulette, drunk, not really paying attention, chatting up a fine lady playing with me. Pull one of my $25 chips out by accident and put it on a hash, along with my other piddly $5 chips on a bunch of others, don't notice. That hash comes up, I get, what 25 x32 x35 equals God, no one can do that math but several $100. But I am really not looking, people are maybe making a big deal, but I just take the stack of chips I was handed and put it back on the same hash, one of them luck things, then as the ball is rolling around the thing I look and realize what I'd done. Yeah, I have a lot of gambling stories, but that one was the quickest win-loss combo I've ever had. Edit, thanks, you, Mycola_R, I owe you, $75. 10mm socket, always the 10mm socket. Somewhere there is a 10mm socket fairy that hates me and is planning on buying a third boat because of me. My keys. It seems like the capo for my guitar just vanishes sometimes. I already have had to buy new ones from just randomly losing it. Vision in the middle of a concert, those notes are just hundreds of little dots. My nonsense, my trust, my family and friends, and my contentment in less than 1 minute on October 18, 2009 when it turned out that the balloon boy was a hoax. Worst day of my life and I don't think it will be beat. That little screw that comes on all the battery compartment covers for toys now. Nothing like a whiny pestering toddler while you are crawling on the floor looking for a screw the size of an atom. AirPods. I get paid in cash. Lost hundreds once almost immediately. Found it in my underwear when I got home to shower. Typing this I realize I sound like a stripper. In Canada, they have little felt poppies in shops near Remembrance Day everyone pins to their coats. People always lose them, but this year I didn't even make it from the cashier to my car before it vanished. My umbilical cord. Wait, what was the question? My patience. Crush on someone. I had a crush on this guy in my class for a really long time, he seemed really cool but that crush was crushed into oblivion after he said, "Girls shouldn't swear. It's not attractive." Some of my memories and my ability to make new ones. Never waltz into traffic, kids, pay attention no matter how distracted you're feeling. Brains are fragile things and getting hit by a car is fucking horrible. 1 minute is all it takes and everything changes. My jewel. That minute. My will to live. Confidence. Heirloom ring. Devastating, only important possession my late father ever gave me, in the native side of my family since 1800s, took it off to wash my hands at a park bathroom and walked out, ran back like hell. Not even a minute later it was gone from the counter, even ran around yelling about a ring to anybody around in case they felt like giving it back, but nada, cried my guts out on the curb for an hour, still extremely bummed and guilty, but it literally happened in less than a minute, which is weird. BC the bathroom was empty when I left and when ran back, spirited away forever, sorry pops. My virginity. 3 bumps and a squirt. Sorry Dawn. But thank you. You were smoking hot. My sanity. My dignity. When a woman is bent over and hands you a condom to fuck her, it is bad enough if you drop it on the garage floor once, but to do it with a second one. Worst blue balls a fellow can have. $5 in a slot machine. My privacy, the moment I created my Facebook account. My ex. Bagels, they are my least favorite food, they are too bland even with jam or cream cheese, so I always prefer toast instead. Sorry I lost my glasses so I can't see shit, hope I answered the right question. My phone. It was in my hand. Well, once lost one of my dad's old necklaces he used to have that he had engraved on the back a quote about fatherly love, on the other side it had a engraving of a elk. I was going to bed as I got it before I went to brush my teeth and lost it there. Luckily for me a week later I found it in my sister's lockbox. She had one because my relatives had sticky fingers. When I asked her about it she first responded that my dad had given it to her, and I of course refute this, and it goes back and forward until I realize I'd left it on the sink top, kind of hidden behind the toothbrush holder. I was afraid it would go into the sink, and my sister had mistaken it that it was for her to find as the text never specified me. Lucky for me and her she understood and gave it back to me. Hope in people. I bought a new grinder that had a nice tray in the bottom to catch the small stuff. Came with a tiny scrapper to clean out that tray, scrapper was lost before I even got home lol. $1,000 when Zion Williamson's shoe broke. I owned a lot of Nike stock. The sperm within me. My virginity. Car keys at Mission Beach. Given a brand new beautiful watch. When I went to put it on the strap slipped out of my hand and fell onto a tile floor. Face was completely smashed. Any lightsaber that came with a Star Wars action figure. I bought a bow tie for my dog, got home and put it on the counter. Haven't seen it in 3 years. Years and years ago I got a little gas-powered airplane that had a tether attached to control it. She crashed hard on her maiden flight. Had a triple Jaeger bomb in my hand last night, turned to walk away from the bar, girl walking by knocked it straight out of my hand onto the floor. Don't even think she realized, sad but relieved face. Patience. I have it when I leave for work in the morning. I start driving and suddenly, it's gone. I never imagined yield and stop signs could turn so many people into oblivious self-absorbed entities. Thanks for watching. What would be your response? Leave it in the comments and see what the others say. Please also like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time, take care.